this is really cool. Hey, Jim here from 3J Music. So it's been a year of affordable or budget guitar reviews and demos here on the channel. And that has finally led me to probably the most talked about budget guitar of the year. So this is the PRS SE CE24, the satin version. There is also the version with the flame maple veneer top and sandblasted SE CE24. A quick backstory. A couple of years ago I had a CE24 USA made that I bought during COVID, and I love that guitar. It's one of the few guitars that I regret selling. The lesson to be learned there is specs aren't always everything. The reason that I sold it was to get something that specs wise I thought suited me better. That guitar didn't last either. I won't say what it was, it doesn't matter. Anyway, back to this here, the SE CE24 in satin. This one I bought used off of Reverb, full disclosure, so this is a used guitar review. And this one's had a few upgrades. You might notice one right off the bat. I'll get into the upgrades later. Let's start with the specs for this one. I'm going to start with what is my favorite and least favorite part of this at the same time. The satin finish, the wood grain. I love the satin finishes and I love the wood grain. So this is not really filled. You can feel the wood grain in it. The part that is the part that I kind of don't like about it is that the three-piece unmatched body kind of bothers my OCD a little bit. But anyway, that's a personal opinion. This has the mahogany body, satin finish, the PRS 8515S pickups, the imported version. I mentioned upgrades. There has been no change to the pickups or the wiring switch or anything. This is a bolt-on maple neck with a rosewood fretboard. This is very, very close to the PRS pattern thin neck. I would say that's what this is supposed to be. If memory serves me, the PRS pattern thin neck may have been a little wider. But that's the import version versus the USA version. So, pattern thin, yeah. Fretwork on this guitar is outstanding. There's no sharp frets, no fret sprout. This feels great. This is the standard PRS plastic nut that comes on the imports, which works fine, and this one seems to be cut fine, so I don't see a problem here. Getting into the upgrades, starting on top, the previous owner installed the PRS SE locking tuners. I've had 5 or 6 other SEs. We all know at this point that locking tuners aren't about tuning stability or anything like that. They're more about the quickness and ease of string changes. So I've had enough PRS SEs to know that the stock tuners on them are just fine. Don't necessarily need replacement. But this one has the SE locking tuners, so that's kind of a nice feature. The PRS lampshade knobs, you can pick them up from Amazon for less than $20. It's a nice look on even the SEs. So many people do it. I've done it with the previous SEs that I've had. This is a man-made bridge from John Mann's Guitar Vault. This is a pretty major upgrade for this guitar. Probably about half the price of this guitar, so. But I've also had enough of the SEs to know that the stock SE bridges are also fine. They usually work very well. Not really many instances of problems with tuning stability with the stock bridges, or at least not that I've noticed. So as I've said, this is a used guitar, but how long have these been out? 6 or 7 months. So it can't be that used. It feels like a new guitar. It looks like a new guitar. And I gotta say, for the $4.99 price tag on these, this feels awesome. So I'm anxious to tune this up and plug it in and check it out. I'll be plugged into the Friedman IRX as usual. Yeah, let's get into that. best SE I've played so far. And before anybody gets on and says that it's because of the upgraded bridge, this neck is killer. The pickups sound great. I think a lot of people bitch about the import PRS pickups unnecessarily. They sound fantastic. Still the best coil split in the game. At $4.99, this guitar is a home run all day long. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that this is just as good as or better than the USA CE24s at 5 times the price. It's not, but at $4.99 you absolutely can't go wrong with this thing. Technically under $500. This is definitely the budget guitar of the year. What did you think? Let me know in the comments, and if you found this video useful or just enjoyed it, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit like and subscribe. Thanks.